Witam na kanale Gameswatch i zapraszam do obejrzenia kolejnego odcinka z gry A New Beginning Final Cut. I tym razem jesteśmy już w rozdziale 4. Zaczynamy jako Faye. No cóż, no musimy jakoś dostać się pewnie na tą konferencję. Ale zerknijmy, rozejrzyjmy się po naszym pomieszczeniu, tutaj gdzie jesteśmy. To jest automat, przyprawy, interkom, pokój wypoczynkowy, palnik, naczynia i mogę przejść do następnych. No dobra, zobaczmy, czy coś ona może zrobić.
I don't recognize any of this, but the can to the left looks interesting. I shouldn't just take all of this at random. I'd better be careful with this.
Okej, tutaj nic, a tutaj?
A distress call device above the dinner table. Just like home. Just like home, only with windows. I'd better not. As soon as I catch my breath, I'll start brooding. I've never seen so many people in one place. A thick brown liquid drips from the machine into a kind of glass pot. Must be some synthetic nutrient that keeps people awake. A suitable container would be good now. This looks like our saccharide units. These are saccharide units. I'll just take a few units.
No dobra, mamy już cukier. Coś pewnie z tym cukrem będzie trzeba zrobić. Dobra, zobaczmy naczynia. Czy możemy coś zrobić?
Once, then discarded. Awful.
No nie. A może palnik?
It glows lightly. No way. It's much too hot.
Okej, no to tutaj tu jeszcze jest kubek.
An antique cup, only new.
No dobra. I co, może możemy zrobić sobie kawę?
No way. In with it. The brew is still hot. Very good.
Okej, mamy kubek z kawą, a może teraz?
I'd better not put anything in this brew. I don't want it to taste bad.
Okej. To mamy kawę. To jakiś statek, koja. Czy tutaj na tej koi coś ciekawego? Nie.
Looks comfortable. I could really use some sleep, but I must not endanger the mission any further.
Okej, tutaj nic. Może na dole? Nie, też nic. Ten statek jest jeszcze do obejrzenia.
I've never seen such a strange thing before. At a glance, it looks almost real. Scary. The door has eyes. Freaky. Hello? Is someone there?
La 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 la. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Back to your dimensions, demons. I'm warning you. I'm the press.
I can say what I want, but he won't listen to me.
Occupied.
Okej, dobra. Tam nie wejdziemy. Ale tam też chyba nie wejdziemy do kabiny pilotów. Tak więc musimy wrócić się do poprzedniego pomieszczenia i przejść do pomieszczenia z radiem. O, jest Salwador. Ale zanim z nim porozmawiamy, to rozejrzyjmy się.
Wow. A primitive radio transmitter. People in the past really didn't have it easy. No, thanks. My radio transmitter is much better. This corner looks like a small shrine. How could they worship their media so much? How could... Who needs 3 monitors at once? I'd better leave the monitors on before I get into trouble, even if it is a waste of electrical power. Salvador is remarkably calm despite the fact that we had to leave Delvin behind, but I think he just doesn't want me to know how he really feels. May I have a word, please?
What do you want?
I can't stop thinking about Delvin. I didn't want things to happen like this.
Delvin did what had to be done. He knew the mission was more important than any single one of us. That's something you should keep in mind, too.
What are we going to do now?
You brought us here, so you are going to find a way to the conference and convince them to shut down the power plant.
What are we going to do now? There's a crowd of people out there.
Then you should try to make contact with them. Maybe they will prove useful.
I better get back to work.
You do that, but keep me updated.
Okay.
No dobra, to wiemy, że musimy się na tą konferencję dostać. Tutaj jeszcze jakaś szuflada jest.
Empty.
No, szkoda. A może ta druga?
Ah, scissors. I'll take them with me.
Okej.
Empty. Empty.
Okej, dobra. Nożyczki mamy. Mogą się przydać pewnie. I cóż, tutaj czy coś jeszcze... Tu jest kapsuła. I zamek elektroniczny, drzwi. Dobra, to zerknijmy na tą kapsułę.
It brought us a long way, but this is the final destination. We don't have the energy for another time jump. Looks like stairs. I don't see a doorknob. The big glowing field says open.
Protect the environment before it's too late.
Protect the environment before it's too late.
Yes, you are right.
No nuclear power.
No nuclear power. No nuclear power.
We have to shut down the Indes power plant immediately, or else...
Or else what? You don't decide that. Those who have any say in the matter are attending the conference inside. And even they only listen to what experts like this Dr. Brown tell them.
Brown? He's just a puppet of the industry.
Always these conspiracy theories. You better save your shouting for something else. Bugger off!
No dobra, spróbujmy się tam dostać bezpośrednio.
May I enter?
Only if you can identify yourself. Do you have an invitation to the conference, or are you a member of the press?
I am a member of the press.
Fine. Show me your press card.
I don't have it with me.
Then go get it. You won't get in without a press ID. Sorry.
No dobra, to wiemy, że musimy zdobyć licencję dziennikarską.
Energy Oslo. I hope that's not the same company that built these smoking chimneys everywhere. I guess he owes his job to his looks. Hello?
Yes?
Are you listening to music so you won't hear the protesters?
No, it helps me to relax. My doctor prescribed it because I was really edgy in the past. And my job is to keep calm.
So, you don't have anything against the protesters?
Quite the opposite. I understand them. I even separate my trash at home. Besides, this is a pretty peaceful protest. Last week, I had to work a protest of left-wing radicals. You wouldn't believe the things they shout at you. I could still breathe fire and brimstone when I think of it. Only because I don't have any hair anymore, they were calling me a skinhead.
But they were right. You were bald.
What did you just say? Get lost. If there's one thing I can't tolerate, it's people making fun of my hairdo.
What hair? Oh, okay, I got it. Why are you so aggressive when people ask about your...
About my what?
about your ears?
My ears, huh? Because they are such an eye-catcher if you have no hair, right?
No, that's not what I...
Yeah, right. That's what they all say. But I can feel them staring at my chrome dome anyway.
Dobra, widzę, że nie wejdziemy.
I'll be back later.
As you like it. I won't be going anywhere anytime soon.
Dobra, tutaj nie wejdziemy, tutaj żadnych informacji, tu jest jeszcze protestanci, to zaraz do nich podejdziemy. Czy tutaj coś się dzieje? No nie, i wejście do... No, tam są elektrownie.
How can people be so stupid? It's obvious that this can't be good. I've never seen so many people in one place. Hello.
May the earth be with you. What can we do for you?
I'm looking for a way to join the conference.
If you don't have an invitation or are a member of the press, they won't let you in.
But I have an important message for the conference. If they extend the license for the power plant, something terrible is going to happen.
They don't care. The only thing they care about is money. And then they use this expert, Dr. Brown, as an excuse. The decision will depend on his report. But they bought him too.
And why are you here if they've already made up their mind?
We want to show them how many people are against nuclear power plants. Maybe they will reconsider.
What do you think about the doorman?
He doesn't look like a nice guy. More like a thug.
But so far, he kept his head. I hope it will stay this way.
I have some hot coffee for you.
Oh, thank you. That's really nice.
Could I borrow your megaphone real quick?
What do you need it for?
Well, I want to get a message across to people who refuse to listen.
Sounds familiar. Okay, you can have it. We have a spare one anyway. But you'll bring it back. Promise?
I will. Promise. Hello.
May the earth be with...
I have to go.
See you later.
Okej, dobra, mamy megafon. Czy ja coś mogę z tym zrobić?
This should help me get these people to listen to me.
Czy coś z tym cukrem mogę
You have to
zrobić?
keep saccharides in a cool place or they will oxidize. And it's a hell of a job to scratch them off the floor again.
No nic, to muszę wrócić pewnie do helikoptera. Cóż my tu możemy zrobić? Zapytajmy się z Salwadora, może on nam coś podpowie.
May I have a word, please?
What do you want?
What are we going to...
We? So you are going to find...
Okej.
I better get back.
You do that.
Okay.
No właśnie chciałem cię poinformować. Ale nie jesteś zainteresowany. Nie było nawet takiej możliwości w dialogu. No jeszcze jedna osoba jest tutaj, w tej łazience. Ja nie wiem, czy ona czasem nam do czegoś nie jest potrzebna. Mam megafon, może megafonem gościa spróbujemy wykurzyć.
Hello? This is radio operator Faye speaking. Can you hear me?
Are you kidding me? Turn the volume down.
We are from the future, and we have come to stop the climate change.
You want what?
You heard right. We are from the future.
We? I only see you.
There's two of us, Salvador and I.
And you really are time travelers? Wicked! I've always thought they would be naked because clothing couldn't be transported through time.
No, luckily we could take everything we needed with us because we used a time capsule.
A time capsule? Interesting. And how does that work?
That's much too complicated to explain.
Then leave out the boring parts and just tell the exciting stuff.
Our time capsule was powered by a Svensson.
What's that? The name of the guy who pulled that thing through time?
No, Ben Svensson found a way to create energy from algae. The generator that powered the time capsule was named after him.
Okay, let me sum this up. You have an alternative energy source in your future, and it is strong enough to let you travel through time?
Yes.
But why have you come to the here and now?
We are here to stop the climate change.
Yeah, right, you already said that. But that's just empty talk. I need details. No details, no story.
The Indez power plant will explode in 1 week from now. That's why we are here. We want to prevent that from happening. That way, we can save the future of mankind. Our future.
Are you serious? That... Do you have any proof?
Yes.
Show it to me. Pretty, please.
And why should I do that?
I can make a big story of it. Here, my press card. Leif Ogersund. That's me, but you can call me Augie.
My name is Faye. Thanks.
How? What are you doing? Ah, I see. You want to confirm that I'm a real journalist. You can keep the ID. I have several anyway. But come back as long as the story's still hot.
No dobra, mamy legitymację, tylko... A, tu jest jeszcze aparat, może zróbmy sobie zdjęcie.
Oh, an old camera. One of those that could only take pictures and not videos. Oops. Wow, that was quick. The photo is too large and it doesn't stick.
Okay.
Now the photo looks much less like it was taken by accident. The photo has the right size, but it doesn't stick.
Może na cukier?
Nah, no idea how. Nah. Now it doesn't look like it. The photo has the right size, but it doesn't stick.
Coś mi się wydaje, że z tym cukrem trzeba to zrobić. Może cukier trzeba po prostu rozpuścić na palniku. O.
It's much too hot to take with my bare hands.
Okej, ale może zdjęcie.
Not sure.
I
The
teraz?
photo has the right size, but it doesn't stick.
A, już tego cukru nie ma. A może trzeba zaskrobać to jakoś? Mam nóż, śrubokręt.
Now the reverse side of the photo is all sticky. Ha! I hope that's enough.
Okej, dobra, mam legitymację.
I shouldn't just take all of this at random.
No, trzeba bardzo dokładnie przyglądać się pomieszczeniu, bo tutaj na przykład było to pudełko pomiędzy tymi wszystkimi przyprawami i to jest pewnie pudełko, które będzie mi potrzebne.
Zulu Fire Spice Mix. Looks pretty dangerous.
Dobra, no to idziemy. Słuchajcie, idziemy na konferencję. Myślę, że to wystarczy, aby tam się dostać.
I didn't know life was a girl's name.
Yeah. I hear that very often.
But the photo... Yes, that's unmistakably you, despite that strange look on your face.
What are you saying? Can I go in now or not?
Oh, right, of course. Please proceed.
No to wchodzimy.
The statistics speak for themselves. What we don't see here is the danger of an increase in, you can find it on page 512, paragraph 5 of my report. You can find the relevant graphs on page 522, but I am sure you've already read it. The essential, well, what I wanted to say...
Yes, thank you, Mr. Burkhardt. I think we've gained sufficient insight.
I wasn't...
Now, we will give Mr. Endez an opportunity to comment on the professor's statements. After a short break, we will listen to the expertise of the inspector of the International Energy Inspection Authority, Dr. Brown. Mr. Endez, please proceed.
Endez.
Thank you. Considering the advanced hour, I will keep it short. This will be in your interest as well, I trust. Ladies and gentlemen, as detailed as the report of our dear professor was, he could not answer the most important question in this regard. And that question is, what are the alternatives? It is a fact that we are facing a dramatic undersupply in the countries discussed. Who is supposed to satisfy their demand? My power plants are safe, they are clean, and they produce much fewer pollutants than coal-fired power plants, for example. What kind of miraculous magical energy could replace this tested and proved safe and clean technology? Who can supply it?
Ben Svensson. He knows a method to gain hydrogen from blue-green algae.
Very good. Our charming new expert up there in the box may not be familiar with the protocols of this hearing, but she aptly sums it up. There are no serious alternatives.
But the hydrogen algae works.
There is no technology that comes even close to the efficiency of my power plants. As far as I know, Ben Svensson himself abandoned his research on this technology. Let's face the facts. Nuclear energy supplied by Indez Industries is the only logical step into a safe future.
But...
I must ask you to refrain from disrupting this event any further. On your next interjection, I will be forced to banish you from the room.
I can't believe that you're even listening to this hypocrite. This is about our planet.
No more disruptions, please. Thank you.
Okej. Wracamy po krótkiej cutscence. Teraz no co to możemy zrobić? No jest scena, ale to tylko obejrzymy.
The audience waits for this Dr. Brown. He must not talk about the power plants, or everything we did was in vain.
Tutaj się nic nie dzieje. Mogę wyjść tutaj. Albo tutaj. Okej, jesteśmy w jakimś technicznym pomieszczeniu. Ciekawe, czy tutaj możemy jakoś coś zrobić.
No idea what those are for, but only the one in the middle seems familiar. What's in this cabinet?
The controls for the ventilation shaft partitions at the entrance. Don't touch that, or you'll get me in trouble! If you open the partitions, protesters might climb through the ventilation shafts. These whack jobs are capable of anything.
I feel like he's watching me all the time, even though he stares at the monitors in front of him. Hello. May I ask you something?
What's up?
What are you doing at the conference?
I'm in charge of the stage lights, and for playing videotapes during the speeches.
Why are you watching the protesters?
Because I want to know what these nutjobs are doing. I don't like that they are standing so close to the underground garage.
What's so bad about that?
Don't you watch TV? Demonstrations like this always attract hooligans that will set fire to cars. Man, why didn't I take the bus to work today? Right now, the protests look peaceful. I hope it stays that way. Was there anything else?
The protesters are pretty upset. Look!
Really? Oh, they are still harmless. I can see that at a glance.
Why are you watching that thing there on the monitor?
Thing? That's a 74 Ford Tarpon Roadster with a big black compressor. It's got 410 horses in that 12-cylinder engine. Impressive, right? My baby accelerates to 100 in 3 seconds and leaves every other car eating dust.
Are you aware of how much damage you do to the environment? Because of reckless people like you, the Earth is headed for a climate catastrophe.
I didn't know you were one of these eco-fanatics. Leave me alone with that stupid environmentalism blather. And if your protester friends out there get too close to my car, I'll swipe the floor with them. Right now, the protests look peaceful. I hope it stays that way. Was there anything else?
I'll come back later. I don't have to understand that. I'd rather not. One wrong move and they will...
No dobra, to w tym pomieszczeniu chyba wszystko. Idziemy do kolejnego.
Ma'am? Please, tell the kitchen that the appetizers are almost out.
But...
No, but. Tell the kitchen Dr. Brown sent you. Oh, yes, that Dr. Brown.
But I'm not working in the kitchen.
Well, I thought you were staff. You are wearing a uniform. What else would bring you here?
I'm a member of the press.
Then I must inform you that I'm not giving any interviews. All I have to say is in my report, or you can come listen to my speech later.
I know that sounds crazy, but...
But what?
You must prevent the licenses from being extended. The future of our planet is on the line.
Are you one of those hysterical environmentalists too?
No,
Trust me, I was very thorough in my inspection. The power plants I inspected complied with all conditions and regulations. They are safe.
Dobra, jeszcze może spróbujmy.
Wow. Hello.
No, you again.
Concerning our talk...
There's nothing. Why don't you come to listen to my... Or you can read...
Okej, chyba nic więcej nie zdziałamy.
He's doing great. I bet there aren't many people who can operate such a machine. Can you play something else as well? I guess not.
A, tutaj można wyjść. Najpierw jeszcze się tutaj rozejrzyjmy.
Wine cooler, nasty stuff. But the only kind of drink they serve at the buffet.
I'd better leave that. Looks yummy.
Oh, yes, why don't you try it?
What's this?
But
I already have a glass.
Okej. Wydaje mi się, że to tyle w tym odcinku. Dalsza część przygód oczywiście w kolejnym i serdecznie zapraszam do oglądania. Cześć!